We go by the nickname Action. Look, they use, yeah, Action Man, like the little dolls down the street corners and just watch everything basically. Yeah, I'm gonna show you give you a little snippet of what goes down. Really, it's right underneath your nose. Yeah, but you know, if you're not looking for it, you don't see it. But you know, it's there. No matter where you go, it's there. You know, all you need to do is look. Just know the telltale signs. Yeah. Let me show you some of the local cats or local users or local addicts, if you like. It's a guy called Johnny now, nice guy, moved up here a few years ago, you know, tried to break the cycle of addiction, running out of money, crime, jail. You know, just come up here, done some treatment in a drug rehabilitation centre. Come out from there and stay clean for a while, but you know, fell back to life of using addiction. And this guy's got major, consequences for using. You know, he's been used for about 30 years. So you know, I'll allow him to tell you the story.
I started using heroin at 22 years of age. I've been through 11 treatment centres. Right, 11. I walked out of 10 of them. And on the 11th one, I completed it. I decided to stay up here and not go back to London. And I was doing well because I thought it was better for me, and I did stay clean for 14 months. And then I started to slip up, like have a bit here, a bit there. Before I knew it, I was on it every day again. Because of my heroin use, I wound up in hospital 5 times. I'll take this off. This scar here, my artery burst. What happened was I had an abscess there, and the abscess burst and the artery went with it, and I lost 3.5 pints of blood. If you look at my legs, that's for injecting. Right, that's like 22 years worth. No, what am I talking about? 30 odd years worth. 5 times I nearly lost my legs. I have to wear these stockings, for the rest of my life because of circulation, and I'm now prone to ulcers. The reason I wear these is because the wounds that I've had in the past can break down again if I don't wear these. Yeah, what it is, I had an ulcer that went on for 3.5 years, right from there to there, and I wound up in hospital for like a month, and I was on crutches for like 3 months, because the leg went black, completely black. The surgeons were deciding whether to chop it off or not, but one of them said put him on intravenous antibiotics intravenously, and it started to get a bit better. So yeah. So these are all consequences through my using. It's ruined my life. Yeah. It's totally ruined my life. You know what I mean? Because the problem, you know, isn't stopping. The problem is staying stopped. 30 odd years of like, you know, I might as well have been in a coma. You know, and come out of the coma 30 odd years later. That's it in a nutshell. Because it's been a total waste of life. At first it was good. I enjoyed it. But as the years went on and on, it became a need now.
Yeah.
And once it becomes a need, the fucking enjoyment's out the window. You know what I mean? Recently, I've got involved with it again. You know, the drugs, which I regret. The only thing I never really got into was ecstasy, because I weren't that age group.
Oh,
if you like,
the youngest, the young.
But I have took it, right? But I never got into it. I took it twice. I took it in prison, believe it or not. Yeah. The longest sentence was 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah. And I've done loads of sentences. I've done probably fucking, I don't know, 28, 30 prison sentences. Yeah, and I've also done a lot of short ones, you know, like 3 months, 5 months, 6 months. I've done a load of them and all. But, yeah. I haven't been to prison now for 4 years, you know, which is the longest ever for me. You know what I mean? It is the longest ever. Since I came up here, I've been up here 2.5 years. So, if I never came up here, I believe I would have been back in prison by now. Without a shadow of a doubt. There's no good endings to it. Do you know what I mean? Like you just get worse and worse. You know, it don't get better. You know, even if you stop for, say, 5 years, and then you wind up taking it again, you wind up back where you left off. But the head will tell you that it will be lovely again, it will be good again. That's what your head will tell you. Your head will lie to you. Yeah, that's what it does. And then what happens is you get involved with it again and you find you come crashing down very quick. Well, since I've been up here, you know, the amount of people I've heard that's died through this illness is just unreal. You know, the general public out there, you know, will look at a drug addict or a junkie, as you want to put it, yeah, as scum. But what I learned, because I've been through 11 treatment centres, and this is a fucking illness, an illness of the mind. You know, I was in hospital with tubes, you know, in me, yeah, and I would take them tubes out to go and use, to go and get some gear. Now, knowing that I can lose a leg, knowing that, I'd still put another injection in me. That's not normal, is it, really? The consequences are completely out the fucking window. Do you know what I mean? Even now, you know, I know the consequences, but I'll still do it. I've met people in treatment centres that have had a completely good life, and they come from rich backgrounds, you know, and they haven't had to go out and thief. They haven't had to do that, but it's still brought them to their knees. You know, they've come from, say, a high society background, yeah, but they wind up in the same place I wind up in, a fucking treatment centre. Do you know what I mean? So what I'm basically saying is, it don't matter where you come from or how much money you got. This stuff, in the end, will bring you to your fucking knees. Believe that.
Early this morning, when you knocked upon my door, early this morning, when you knocked upon my door, and I say, hello, Satan, I believe it's time to go. Walking side by side, me and the devil, walking side by side, and I'm going to see my woman till I get satisfied. Don't see why.
So, what do you call this place?
Dogshit Park. It's by the locals, Dogshit Park as well. Dogshit Park, used to be a nice area, but about 15 years ago, you know, the treatment centres opened up, and then loads of guys come for treatment. They come out of treatment, then decide to stay up here, and then they relapse. Go back to the using. And then first of all, it's Scousers used to sell up here. So it's gone from Scousers to the usual locals or yardies, if that's what you want to call them. Yeah, prostitution right the way along Walpole Road, right the way down to the bottom. The Red Line District, if you want to call it. Yeah, and it's a lot of heroin and crack cocaine users. And even ketamine users, special K they call it. That's horrible.
It's horrible.
Horrible.
You ever tried that?
Yes, once.
Yeah.
I said everything, it was cold. Never again. Never ever again. Now I'm going to take to a girl called Katie. Young lass, you know, nice girl, moved up here with her family. Falling out of her family, moved in, you know, to start having with the wrong company. And, yeah, got introduced to the drugs quite young, actually. At the tender age of 21. Like, you know, like many of the females up here start using, need the means of getting the money, so they resort to, you know, the easiest way. But I allow her to explain and give you her story, okay?
My name's Katie, I'm 21 years old. I'm from Sutton, I live in Bournemouth. I moved here because my mum lives here. I don't really see my mum much anymore, but yeah, that's why I live here.
So when did you start working? At what age?
I was 19.
19. Okay. And how old are you now? 21?
21.
So 2 years. So where did the problem start?
I just fell into the wrong crowd of people, started using the drugs. I progressed from smoking weed to drinking, to snorting cocaine, snorting ketamine, doing MDMA, pills. And then I tried crack and then I tried heroin. Once you try, you can't go back.
Which drug had you hit the most?
Well, first it was the crack, but then you need the heroin to bring you down. They say you can't take one without the other. I work on the beat on Southcote Road.
What times?
From about 9 PM onwards, all night.
So usually in one night, how many clients do you get? Average?
Depends. It can be 3, 4, it can be 10, 11.
10, 11.
Yeah, I want to get clean and get a proper job, but it's hard because I have to use heroin every day. I'm a heroin addict, so I can't do that and work.
Ain't your mum worried about you?
Yeah, she's really worried about me. She wants me to get clean, but she doesn't like me when I'm a drug addict, so I'm in the process of getting help at the moment. They're trying to get me a Subutex detox, but Subutex are usually for people who've immediately relapsed and haven't got a proper big habit like me. But I want them because I don't want to be on methadone for 20 years.
Are you on the methadone now?
No, I've never been on it.
Never been on it? You should try that. It's a step in it.
Partner was really violent. He's just gone to prison. I went through a series of abuse with him. He cut all my hair off. He put a knife up to my face. He did loads of crazy things to me, and I'm just getting over that, really. I'm using about 50 quid a day, up to 100 quid a day. Obviously, seeing punters and whatever, making more money.
So how long did you and your boyfriend go out?
For about a year.
How long through the relationship did the violence start happening?
About 6 months into it. But he knew that I was working, but it was supplying both of us, so he didn't really care. And he went out throughout the day, shoplifting meat and selling meat and stuff, and I went out at night.
They take you to another guy, one of the local addicts, and basically, just like many of the users around here, his house is pretty much a crack house, or a shooting gallery if you like, because anybody who's got drugs, they'll allow him in if they sort him out. If you buy something, you need somewhere to go use your thing, give him a knock, give him a sorter, and he'll let you do your thing in the safety of his flat. Now these two, couple, local, Leanne and May, both addicts, both using, both banging and madness, and yeah, they've very kindly allowed us to actually go into their place, so you know, we can go to their place where they live and see what they go on with.
This is your house?
Yeah, well, this is a downstairs area. My 5 bedrooms are upstairs.
Okay.
It's abandoned, yeah. This is a secret passage. Come.
Listen, mate, you see some of the things you found when we moved in here? All dildos on the floor and all that. Well, we've only been there a couple of days, and look at the state of these fucking guys. All me and my missus done, when we came to the state, we just tidied up that room of it, yeah? So it was habitable. Come and have a look at this one. Guided tour, yeah? I think if you spend time, yeah, got to skip, yeah, and empty out this yard, yeah, you think how much money you could make? It's like a 4 or 5 bedroom flat, mate. See, if it was me, I'd rent like 3 rooms out, yeah? That'd pay for my rent and that, yeah? Like, come through, man.
Nasty.
Nasty, bro. Can't mind the steps here. Let me show you this, man. You'd be surprised, man. That's someone's bedroom. I don't know whose it is, but look. See a bed there, yeah? If you actually go through, yeah, look, let me show you something, yeah? See there?
Oh shit.
Can you see the foil in the back of that cupboard? Yeah, that was a grown 2 cupboards with grow
out, yeah, grow, okay.
You see, like, when I've been growing in the past and I test my pH level, you know about all that, innit?
Yeah.
See this thing there, yeah? Right, you just whack that into the soil, yeah? And you put it on moisture, light, or pH, yeah? And it gives you everything. Yeah? I mean, it's a clever bit of kit, like, you know what I mean?
I tried to make it look as homely as possible. I used to live in Westbourne Park.
You live in Westbourne Park?
Yeah, W9, son.
Yeah.
I'm from down here originally, but
And you went up
I
there?
spend most of my time in London, yeah.
See that? Right there.
That is not from missing heroin. Yeah?
It's not?
No.
It is.
No?
No,
it's
no
on the
heroin
pin.
in there. There was a little bit of dust or something on the end of the needle.
Okay.
And he
It got
ended up
into
with
the bone.
arthritis on his
Septic
bone.
arthritis.
Septic arthritis on his bone. He had to have 2 operations. I have to use them ones, the big ones, because I'm going in my groin, yeah? He uses these ones, the smaller ones, because he goes in his nose. Alcohol, right?
Water, filter, citric acid to break down the gear, yeah?
Or you can
looks
use
like that.
lemon juice. Vitamin C as well, did you know that? Break it down instead of citric acid.
You know what you can use, yeah?
Please.
Right down to like, if you're really
Right down.
stuck, yeah?
Penny
you can go
sweets.
you can go to the
Use
market,
penny
yeah?
sweets.
And get a lemon.
A lemon.
Lemon, yeah.
And you
Or,
squeeze out the lemon, yeah? Acid.
you know, fizzy cola
That's all you
bowls.
need.
The sweets, the penny sweets, fizzy cola bowls.
Yeah.
You know, like, when you like buy a load of them in the paper bags, in the bottom you've got all the little, looks like sugar. That's citric acid. I've known people that have used lemon Fanta, bro.
Yeah, nasty. Vinegar. You know when you have a hit of vinegar?
Vinegar,
it tastes
kettle
like-
descaler,
do you know what?
kettle descaler, bro.
Hang on, babe, listen, yeah? If you use vinegar, do you know what it tastes like? It tastes like you just had a portion of chips. It does. Bit of crack rock, that is.
Yeah, look, and there's the gear fucking cooked up.
Right, now you whack that in there, you put a cooler in there, what?
Yeah, I put a cooler in. You gotta put a cooler in, because otherwise, because of the crack, it'll melt if the water's too hot, yeah? And
Oh,
then
serious?
it won't break down.
Still with it.
So you gotta cool it down after you heated it, and then crush it and mix it.
Then like he breaks down the heroin, yeah, and getting cracks up and everything. This is stopping though, man, so you know, I'm fucking sick of it.
We're on methadone though, we don't do as much gear as we used to.
You see these marks, yeah?
Marks?
Yeah, oh, there.
Yeah.
That's from using these.
Yeah.
The hospital, yeah, and I fucked my coin up there, the old pound coin, yeah? Can't get no roar.
If someone said to me, what is the worst thing, Kenny, you've ever done in your life, I wouldn't even have to think about it twice, mate. Getting involved with this stuff is the worst thing I've done in my fucking life. You know what I mean? As I've said, when that cancer said that to me, he said it's a great remover. I said, what do you mean? He said it removes everything out of your life. You know what I mean? Anything good you got in your life, it would take. It's amazing, I mean, how a little bit of powder can get you, you know, to a stage where it means more than your own family. Yeah. That's how powerful it is.
That is strong stuff.
And when we're on it, all we really think about is us. You know, because it takes away your emotions and it takes away a lot of your feelings. And then when you come off of it, all your feelings and your emotions come back with a bang. You could be watching Coronation Street and have tears in your eyes, believe me, because that cuts your emotions off, see, I mean, it's a master of that. You don't really realise it when you're taking it, it's when you come off of it, then you realise it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it takes all your emotions, all your feelings away. You know what I mean? Not completely, but it makes you like, you know, you're just not you. Yeah, you become selfish, is the word. Yeah, you do anything for that, I'm telling you. Some people sell their fucking arse for it, do you know what I mean? Men I'm talking about, that ain't even queer, right? But they sell their fucking arse for it. Down the West End in London. Young kids, say, on my life, mate. Yeah. Young kids. Do you know what I mean?
How young are we talking?
I'm fucking talking 16, 17, 18, 19, round about that age. You know what I mean? There's young. I'm not saying all of them are young kids, but you get a few. And yeah, down the West End in London, you know, go that far. I've always stole to fund my habit. I've always thief. I'll read a little passage to you, right? Listen to this. When you come out of treatment, you're supposed to get a sponsor, right? And what happens is he takes you through this work. You see where, like, see, things that are aligned. This is what they call the 12 steps. And they take you through this book. This is an AA book, an Alcoholics Anonymous. But you look at the addiction side of it. But this is what he says. If you think you are an atheist or an agnostic, a skeptic, or you have any other form of intellectual pride which keeps you from accepting what is in this book, I feel sorry for you. If you still think you are strong enough to beat the game alone, that is your affair. But if you really and truly want to quit drinking and say liquor for good, which means drugs and all, and sincerely feel that you must have some help, we know that we have an answer for you. You know when they say you've met a power greater than you, right? Well, that's what this is, yeah. You've met a power greater than you, right? Some people don't realise that.